We are going to start with new lesson, inshallah. We will start with lesson 5. And actually lesson 5 is talking about food, similar to what Sister Hawa is doing now. So it is about eating and so on. So we will start to learn things related to eating, food, so. Yalla, bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim.
Sorry. I got it.
You didn't bring your things. Okay, give me 1 second or 1 minute. Yalla, we start with Yusuf. Read this word for us. Okay, Fatima. Again. Al-wajabatu. 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 Al-wajabat is the plural of this word. Razan, what is this word? Razan, you are Razan. You are eating. Hanan. Tan. Wajabatan. Or wajbatan. Better, it is more standard. Wajbatan. Wajbatan. Wajba means meal. Meal for eating, one meal. So wajba means one meal, singular. Wajabat is the plural. Wajabat means meals. Okay? Okay, what is meals in Chinese? Okay, this one. Tan. Al-wajabatu. Al-wajabatu. So we say we have 3 wajabat in the day. You know what is the meaning of this, right? Suppose we have 3 wajabat. But if you want to have 5, 10, up to us. Okay. Now, Yalla. You finish eating, Raza? Yalla. This one, yes. Al-iftaru. Al-iftaru. Al-iftar means
Breakfast.
yes. Al-iftar or al-iftaru, same. Again, the mark over the last letter is changeable. So even if you have an iftar, it could be iftaru, could be iftara, could be iftari. It is the same. Okay? Now, al-iftaru. Iftar means breakfast. Iftar means breakfast. Okay?
But
Now.
after fasting, it's also iftar.
Okay. Yeah, because what is the meaning of break fast? It is to break the fast. That your stomach is empty, then you put something. So it is the same. Iftar is the breakfast, the one that we eat it at the early morning, or let us say the first meal we eat a day. So in Ramadan, the dinner, or in Ramadan, when it is Maghrib, what we eat, we call it iftar. Yeah, it is the first meal. Yes. Okay, so suhoor, the one that we have it in Ramadan, that is not yet the morning. So that one we consider it as night. Okay, so during the whole day, what is the first meal we have? It is iftar. So in normal days, it is what we eat at the early morning when we wake up. And in Ramadan, it is the meal that we eat in Maghrib. Okay? So the breaking the fast in Maghrib, also we call it iftar. Okay? Al-iftar. Al-iftar. There is another word for iftar. I will not write it for you. Don't need to know a lot of words, which is futur. But that is not very standard. This is the standard one. Okay, al-iftar. Next. Next, Sultan. And this is Ain, and there is dot over Ain. So it is. No. Yes. Again. This is what? No. Dal. Al-ghada'u. 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 Al-ghada means lunch. Ghada means lunch. Yalla, Yusuf. What is this letter? So again. Al-asha'u. 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 Asha means dinner. And later we will learn one word, so I will write it now. Which is the same as this, but the mark is different. This is Asha, and this is Aisha. 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 Aisha is the fifth time of praying. And what is the meaning of Aisha? Aisha, it means the time when it is dark. Dark.
天黑的时候，
The time when it is dark. This is Aisha.
就是消暑。
It is already in the handout. You will see it. It is the last word in the same page. Okay? But because it is similar, I wrote it now. Okay? It is the last word from the vocabularies. Okay? Now, so far now we know the 3 meals a day. So far now we know that we have al-iftaru, al-ghada'u, and al-asha'u. Those are the meals that we have normally during the day. Now, another word. Please suppose that we knew it before. Francesca. Fa'ala. 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 past. This is past. This is verb in the past tense. It means did.
做过，做的过去式。
And now the question is Joe. What is I do? Do you still remember?
Yes, but I don't know the middle word.
No problem. This I will help you with it. But just tell me. The first letter is
The alif.
Alif. And then the second letter, what is the mark of it? Sukun. And then the third one is Fatha. Then the fourth one,
你到吗？
Dhamma. So this word is
Af'alu.
Af'alu. Af'alu. Af'alu means I do or I am doing. Okay? And what is what? If there is a verb after it, if there is a verb after it, no, what? Remember there are two,
Mada.
yes, mada. Mada. Okay, and Grace, if you are asking Joe, what is she doing? Good. ماذا تفعلين? Do you still remember this? Maybe. Okay. So فعل is he did in the past. And this we need to learn this word. What is this word? فعل. 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 فعل means verb. This is in grammar. Verb. فعل means verb.
动词。
动词. Okay, سعيد. يلا. فعل means verb. Next. This word, suppose we know it. Sarah.
Akala.
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 What is the meaning of akala?
I need.
Yeah, actually, I think that this is wrong in English, right? It is ate, right?
嗯。
Ate, the
那
past.
个英文要给它改成 ate，是过去
Okay,
式。
so it is ate, ate. It is in the past. Akala.
akala 是过去式。
Okay, akala. Yalla, akala. 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 Akala means he ate.
男生的他吃过。
Next. So far it's okay? Yalla, next. Oh, yalla, Khadija. Maktabun. 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 Also, this word we learned before. Maktab means desk or office. Maktab, it has two meanings. One meaning is desk, another meaning is office. Maktabun. 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 Nadine,
Mad'adon. Mad'adon.
what is this word? This letter. Meme. So again.
Mad'adon. Mon.
Mon. Again.
Mad'adon.
Mat'amun. 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 Mat'am means restaurant. Mat'am means restaurant.
Can I ask what's the root of this word?
Sorry?
The root?
Yeah, okay. The root of mat'am. What is this word? Ta'ima. 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 Ta'ima means he ate or he fed, right? The past of feed.
他男生的他吃过，或男生的
It has
他
two
喂
meanings.
东西吃的喂过，
Okay, this is the root of mat'am.
这是这个餐厅这个字的字根。
Yeah, ate, but not the same as akala. Ate means that he was provided a food. He was provided means someone gave him food. This is the meaning of ta'ima.
What's different between akala?
Akala means eat. Already has the food and eat. But ta'ima means was feeded,
Someone
was fed.
feed the feed.
Someone feed him. You got the difference? Ta'ima means like I came to Yusuf and I fed you. I gave you the food or I fed you. But akala means you bought the food or you got the food or you cook the food and then you eat by yourself. This is the difference. Yes, the past of feed. Yeah. Okay? So we go back to mat'amun. 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 Okay, now from this word we will have a lot of other words. But anyway, now we will learn another word which is in the handout. And Said. طعام 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 means food. طعام طعام Brother Ibrahim left already. Okay. طعام طعام means food. Then one word, we already know it. And Harun. صباح 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 What is the meaning of sabah? Morning. Remember? Sabahul khair. It means good morning. Sabahun. Sabahun. Another word we also know it. Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullah. Maybe you need to ask someone to help you to bring the chairs. Or you want to sit here as you like.
The brother Yusuf said that you can ask his son to go to move the chair if we need.
Okay, if we need, we ask him. Okay, I ask him. يأتي زمان على أمتي يؤجر المرء فيه رغما عنه. And there is another hadith. عجبت لقوم يساقون إلى الجنة بالسلاسل. Those two hadith, the first hadith, it means that my nation sometimes means we, the ummah. Sometimes they are forced to get benefit. They are forced to get benefit. Okay? So what does this mean? Like for example, the brothers, they were standing outside. Then someone told them, just do this and do that. Actually, they are getting the benefits. So they are forced to get the benefits. And another hadith that عَجِبَ رَبُّكَ لِقَوْمٍ يُسَاقُونَ إِلَى الْجَنَّةِ بِالسَّلَاسِلِ, that Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala is surprised. Of course, Allah knows everything. But He is surprised of people, they will be dragged to paradise. It means that you are standing and you have nothing to do, then someone just force you to do something. This forcing, he is forcing you to do something, so you are getting benefits. So it is as if you are dragged to the paradise. This what happened to Brother Harun now. Okay, yalla. So again, sabahun. Sabahun. Next one is, also we know it. What is this word? Masa'un. Masa'un. And masa means evening. Remember, masa'ul khair. Masa'ul khair means
Good evening.
good evening. Okay, jazakumullahu khairan. Sheshe nida puzo. Okay. Yalla. Masa'un. Masa'un. Not on. Masa'un. And masa means evening. Now, other words, some of us know it, others maybe don't know it. And whose turn is it now? Aisha. Ron. Zuhron. 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 Zuhr. All of us, we know it, Zuhr, when we pray. But what is the meaning of Zuhr? The word itself, it means noon. Okay, the word itself, it means noon. But it is the second time of praying for Muslims. Okay, Zuhr. 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 Then another word. Yalla, asal. This is easy, you know it. After Dhuhr. Asron. 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 Asr is the third time of praying for Muslims, but what is the meaning of Asr? It means afternoon. The word Asr itself, it means afternoon. Noon is Dhuhr. Dhuhr is noon. Asr is afternoon. Of course, I still can say Ba'da al-Dhuhr. It means afternoon. Later we will learn the word Ba'da. Ba'da means after. I still can say it, but I say Asr, so it is afternoon. Yes, I know. I think so. I don't know. You can check with Yusuf here. What is this one?
破晓。
对啊，那个写错，那个一中文英文都写错。
Yalla, next.
下一个。
应该是清晨吧。
不是，应该是黄昏。应该是 dusk， 应该是 dus， 可能不是。
Yalla, whose turn is it now? Fatima. Maghribon.
Maghribun.
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 Maghrib, here even the English handout, it is wrong, it is sunset. Maghrib means sunset.
Not dusk.
No, sunset.
那个日落。
What is dusk? I don't know this word.
Dusk also after sunset. Dusk is between sunset to dawn.
No, Maghrib is from sunset, from sunset to Aisha. Till the sun is totally disappeared. So I don't know what is it. Is it sunset or
dusk.
dusk?
就是
Okay.
黄昏，就是日落到完全天黑，就是
Okay, so you know it in Chinese, right? You corrected also in Chinese. It is wrong. Maghrib in the Chinese handout, it is also wrong.
So we should write the sunset or dusk.
If dusk is from sunset to till it is dark, then it is dusk.
So
Sorry, Maghrib is also, it stands for North Africa, Maghrib.
That is al-Maghrib.
Al-Maghrib.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is the same, only add alif and lam. Al-Maghrib.
And why is it called Al-Maghrib? What has to do with that?
Maybe because according to the old map, maybe it was the west of something. Maybe, I don't know why they call it Al-Maghrib. Yeah. And actually the word Maghrib itself, because Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says in Quran, in chapter 18, حَتَّى إِذَا بَلَغَ مَغْرِبَ الشَّمْسِ. When we were talking about Dhul Qarnayn, the person who was strong, one of the kings and leaders who was strong and who went to all over the world, and then when he reached to Maghrib al-Shams, means, what is the meaning of Shams? Sun. Maghrib al-Shams, Maghrib al-Shams means the sunset. Got it? So Maghrib, it has two meanings. If we are talking about a time, so it is the dusk. And if we are talking about a word, Maghrib means the sunset. As a sunset, not as a time. As an action that the sun is setting.
它有两个意思，时间的话它是指黄昏，那单这个字面上的意思是指日落。
Okay, like for example, if I am talking to Sultan, for example, I still can say Oghrab. Oghrab means disappear, get lost. Don't show me your face. This is the meaning of Oghrab. Also, so it is coming from Maghrib also. So Maghrib is, in general, it is the action that the sun disappears. Okay? Then, and also, as Sister Francisca said, if we add alif and lam here, al-Maghrib, so it has two meanings also. First, it is that area which is which is Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, that area, North Africa, or Al-Maghrib, it means Morocco. Also Morocco, that country, is Al-Maghrib.
就这个字加alif 跟 lam 有两个意思，一个是指北非，另外一个可以指摩洛哥。
Okay, so this is where we add alif and lam. Now, after Maghrib, we have this word which we learned it already, Aisha. Aisha. And Aisha, it means when it is dark. And it is the 5th time of praying for Muslims. And it means when it is totally dark. Okay? Yalla. Next. I will keep on picking up some words from the dialogue from page 30. Yalla, whose turn is it? Aisha.
Hasana.
Yes. Hasanan. 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 Hasanan is a way of answering when I am talking to someone. Then I say, shall we do this? Shall we do that? In English we say, okay. In Arabic we say, Hasanan. It means it's alright. Or that's okay. Or no problem.
就是可以没问题。
Or even here, we translate it as I see. If you go back to page 30, you will find this word. There are some words on page 30, they are not in the vocabularies. They are not in page 32. Okay? Hasanan is one of them. So Hasanan is the answering when someone is suggesting you to do something.
就人家建议你要做什么事情。
Like for example, let us go out. If it is a good idea, then I can say Hasanan means that's all right.
人家说我们出门来出去，你就说好
And
啊。
this word Hasanan is coming from Hasan. Do you remember before we learned this word Hasan? We said yes, exactly. We said there are 3 ways to say good. One is Hasan, another one Jayyid, another one Khayr. So Hasan is one of them when it is about actions, morals, ethics. Okay? Hasanan. Hasanan. Another word Fatima.
Itana. Atana walu.
Okay. Atanawalu.
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 Atanawalu means I am having or I am taking.
我现在正在享用，或我现在正在做taking。
Taking or having. Atanawalu. Okay? So atanawalu means I am taking or I am having. What is the meaning of I am
我
having?
正在使用，或是我正在用。
Like when I am eating, so I say atanawalu, then at-ta'am. For example, what is the meaning of at-ta'am? Food. So atanawalu at-ta'am means I am having my food, I am eating. Okay? Or if it is like, for example, like I am taking this, then you ask me, for example, what are you doing? Then I say, I am atanawalu, the MP3. Okay, so I'm taking something or I'm having something. It has those 2 meanings.
就是我在吃什么东西，或是我在拿什么东西。
Okay? Atanawalu. And here we have a question to Razan. This atanawalu, I am having. Okay? If we want to say he is having. He.
哦呀。
Yeah, so say nothing at the end. Yes, yatanawalu. Yatanawalu. Okay? So this is verb in present or present continuous, as we said, it is the same.
现在式的。
Okay? Atanawalu. Atanawalu. Then another word This is similar to one word, we know it. And Hanan,
tufa duiru.
good.
Lu.
تفضل
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 تفضل.
تفضل.
Do you remember there is one word, it is the same way of writing but different marks. It is, yes, تفضل. تفضل means here you are or please or so on. This تفضل is different. The same way of writing but different marks or different meanings. تفضل means you single male or she prefer.
就是单数的你男生或者是单数的他女生偏好什么东西，比较喜欢什么东西。
تفضل.
تفضل.
Now here is the thing. تفضل means you single male prefer. And Sultan, what is I prefer? Yeah, but it is U. Because it is two, so it is U. أفضل أفضل أفضل. Okay? Another word. يلا يوسف. No, wait, what is the first letter? Okay. This alif with hamza, but it has sukun. Now what is this two dots? Two dot down. Okay. Ra'yuki. 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 This ra'yuki, originally it is ra'i. Ra'i. The word ra'i means opinion.
看法。
And ra'yuki means your opinion for who? You single female. And Sarah, your opinion, you too. Ra'yukuma. Ra'yukuma. So ra'yuki means your opinion. Single male, a single female. Okay? Now, what is what? If we want to say it before this ra'yuki. Yes, ma. So if we say ma ra'yuki, what does it mean? What is your opinion?
你的看法是什么？
Okay?
女生单数。
Okay? Next. This word we already learned it. But write it again. And Grace. Yawm. Yawm. Yawm means day, not today. Day. What is today? Al-yawm is today. Okay, yawm means day.
天
And al-yawm means 今天. Okay? Yawm. 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 Okay? Next. Yalla, Joe.
Yes. Al-Arabi.
Again. Al-Arabi. Al-Arabi. Of course, it could be Al-Arabi. It could be Al-Arabiyya. Okay? Al-Arabi. Okay, Al-Arabi is coming from Al-Arab. Al-Arab means Arabs. Al-Arab means Arabs.
阿拉伯人。
And Al-Arabi, Al-Arab doesn't mean Arab. It means Arabs only. Arabo. Al-Arab as a race.
哦，
Arabo only.
Arabic race，
Yes, Al-Arab.
阿拉伯民族。
It means Arabs. Okay?
And what does Arabs mean? Arabs. What does Arab mean?
No, Arab is a race. Is same as Chinese.
要说阿拉伯人的 same， 中国人。
Yeah, but anyway, now when I say this, maybe you will know what I mean. Al-Arabi, it means the Arabian. The Arabian. Al-Arabi, it means the Arabian. Do you remember? We said, what is Japan? Al-Yaban. What is Japanese? Al-Yabani. What is China? What is Chinese? What is Arab? Al-Arab. What is Arabian? Because we don't say Arabanese, right? So Al-Arabi is the, let us say, the adjective, right? That this person is Arabi. We don't say this person is Arab.
形容词。
No, Arab is not a country. Arab is a race or minzu. Yes, it is race or tribe. Okay? Then, another word. Yalla. Whose turn is it? Francesca. Mushkila. Mushkila means problem. One teeth, right? Mushkila. Mushkila means problem. And when I add this at the beginning, what is this? La. So la mushkila means no problem. Okay? Mushkila. Mushkila. Okay. يلا خديجة.
Nadaki.
Again. Yes. نلتقي. نلتقي means we meet. Meet means we see each other.
我们见面。
Naltaqi means we meet. And Ismail, what is I meet? Altaqi. Remember, we replace the noon into alif. Altaqi. Okay? Again. Naltaqi.
نلتقي
Naltaqi.
نلتقي
Naltaqi.
نلتقي
Okay. And then this word, we know it, or this sentence. Yalla, what is this, Harun? In sha'a Allah. Insha Allah. Insha Allah. What is the meaning of insha Allah? In, it means if. One kind or one ways of saying if is in. And sha'a means wills. Or not wills actually. What is the past of will? Wanted. Yeah. Would. Okay, would. No, not would actually. Well. What is the past of well? Well also.
What if Allah wills?
If Allah wills means if Allah wants. If wish, not wish actually, because Allah doesn't wish. Whenever He wants to happen, it will happen.
Will 加 ed.
Okay, willed.
Yeah.
Okay, willed. This is sha'a is in the past. Sha'a is in the past.
它是过去式。
And here there is something I want to tell you. Why is it in the past? Actually, I am talking about the future, right? Whenever there is something I want to do it in the future, what do I say? I say I will do it insha'Allah, means if Allah wills, means if Allah allows me to do it. But why I say sha'a in the past?
Already decided.
Not decided.
Allah already.
Because he already knew whether if he will or not. Whether if he wanted to happen or not. Okay? So it is for me future. But for Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, there is no difference. For Allah, past, present, and the future is the same. And we said this before. Why, for example, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, وَكَانَ اللَّهُ غَفُورًا رَحِيمًا. What is the meaning of kana? Was. Allah was merciful. So does it mean that now He is not? He is still merciful. But for Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, past, present, and the future, it is the same. Why for me it is not the same? For me it is not the same because I don't know what is the future. And for me it is not the same because I wish I could change the past. And for me it is not the same because I cannot control the present. But for Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, past, present, and the future, the same. Why? Because He would never make a mistake. So He will not wish that He didn't do this. He will not wish that this thing didn't happen. This is one. And second, for the present, He is controlling it. So He can do whatever He wants. And the future, He knows it. So this is why for Allah Tabaraka, this is why for Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, all of them the same. There is no time. There is no time limit or time difference for Him. Okay? So, in means if, sha'a means willed, Allah means Allah. And we always say insha'Allah when we are talking about the future. Why? And here there is something, unfortunately, there is misunderstanding. A lot of people, they miss misunderstand the meaning of inshallah. A lot of people, when you say inshallah, this means, oh, okay, he will not do it. A lot of people, they have this idea, especially in the Arabic countries, that, am I going to meet you tomorrow? Then if he said inshallah, so okay, so he will not come. But actually, this is the opposite meaning. It is totally different. That normally, as I told you, especially in in Arabic countries, that are we going to meet? Then if he said inshallah, then some people they say, no, just tell me yes or no. So what do you want me to say? You don't want me to say inshallah? This is misunderstanding. Now the thing is that if I am very sure that I will meet you tomorrow, then I say inshallah. Why? Because there is only one reason that I will not meet you. What is it? It is if Allah doesn't want me to meet you. Got it? So it is the opposite actually. So we are learning Arabic here. We need to learn it in the correct way. When I am sure that I will do something tomorrow, then I say inshallah. Why? Because according to what I have in hand, there is nothing will stop me from doing it tomorrow, except if Allah doesn't want. Means if I am dead, if I am sick, if you are sick, whatever happened. But I know, like for example, Brother Sultan, I will meet you tomorrow at 10 o'clock morning, for example. Then I know that according to my schedule, I have nothing to do. And I know that there is something I have to do it with him, so I have to meet him. And I already prepare my time and my schedule to meet him. Then I say, yes, we will meet tomorrow, 10 o'clock, inshallah. Means the only reason that I may not meet you is if Allah doesn't want me to meet you. Other than this, I will for sure meet you. Got it? So we need to understand this. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says in chapter 18, وَلَا تَقُولَنَّ لِشَيْءٍ إِنِّي فَاعِلٌ ذَلِكَ غَدًا إِلَّا أَن يَشَاءَ اللَّهُ. Talking to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and teaching us, whenever you want to do something tomorrow, don't say I will do it unless you say inshallah. Why? Because I don't control the future and I don't know what may happen tomorrow, and there is nothing in my hand. Okay? And just to let you know, once there was one person, this happened to me in Syria, that we were just talking and we are supposed to have a gathering at the evening. And that person, he was rich, he was big and so on. He thought that he is controlling everything. So we were just talking, then he wants to leave, then he said, okay, so meet you this evening, inshallah. He just said it, because he said, then I said inshallah. Then he looked at me. He said, no matter, inshallah or not, I will meet you this evening. Then I didn't reply to him, I just left him. After he went out, like 10 minutes, he was driving his car. He had an accident. His 2 arms and 2 legs, they were totally damaged and broken. Then I met him 2-3 days later in the hospital. I told him, Allah didn't want you to meet us. So it is not he wants or he doesn't want. You have to learn, this is a lesson for you to learn, that when he doesn't want, no one can force him to want. So this is the thing, that we say inshallah always whenever we are sure that we will do the thing. Do not learn it in a wrong way. That, okay, anyway, I just said inshallah. Why we say inshallah? We say inshallah because Muslims shouldn't lie. Because Muslims shouldn't lie. I told Brother Sultan that I will meet you tomorrow at 10 o'clock morning, and I said inshallah. For a reason or another, I became sick, or whatever, any reason happened, I couldn't meet him. I will not be considered as a liar. Why? Because I already said, if Allah wants. So Allah didn't want, so I'm not lying. I said, if Allah wants, I will meet you. But Allah didn't want me to meet you on that time, so I'm not a liar. It is not that I am 100% sure that I will not be able to meet him because I will be flying back to Hong Kong, for example, then I say, okay, I'll meet you tomorrow 10 o'clock morning. But I know that my flight is at 11. I know that I will not meet him. Then I say, inshallah, no, I'm lying from the beginning. Got it? So this is how we use inshallah. Clear? Is it clear about inshallah? When I am sure that I will, inshallah, I will be able to do something and I promise it, then I say inshallah. It means if it didn't happen, do not blame me. It is out of my hand. I already prepared my things to make it done. But Allah didn't want it to happen. So it will not happen. Clear? This is inshallah. Yalla. More words. Only other 2-3 words. Yalla, whose turn is it? Khadija, Harun, then Saeed. Ma, yes. Ma. As-salama. Ma. As-salama. Ma as-salama. If we want to say it together, we say ma'as-salama. If we want to put it together, ma'as-salama. You still can say ma'as-salama, but more professional to say ma'as-salama. Ma means with. Ma means with.
就是带着什么东西，有什么东西，
And
伴
salama,
随着。
salama means no. That is salam. Salam is peace. Salama means safety.
平安、安全。
So ma as-salama means be safe. One kind of saying goodbye.
就是像类似中文的保重一样。
One way of saying goodbye. Be safe or with
Take care.
safety
Take care.
or take care.
As-salama. There is this as-salama, no?
As-salama, this is as-salama. This is as-salama. Ma as-salama.
The Lord of the world.
Hmm? What?
The Lord of the world. When they want to sell the weapon, you give him money. Then
Oh yes, he said ma as-salama. Yes, in that movie. Ma as-salama. If we put it together, ma as-salama. One of the ways to say goodbye, actually, I don't know, is it Australian or Canadian or whatever, is to say be safe. One of the ways they say be safe. Yeah, same as take care and so on. Okay? Ma'as salama. Ma'as salama. Okay? Another one. Yalla. Nadine. Again. Okay. Bi amani. La. Okay, let me teach you something about the word Allah. Allah has two ways of pronouncing it. Depends on what is before. If before there is fatha or dhamma, so we call it mufakhama. Mufakhama means we make it strong. So we say Allah. Like inna Allah. Like insha'a Allah. Okay, this is one way. Another way, when the word before, when the mark before Allah has kasra, So we say Allah. We call it muraqqaqa, means softer. Allah. Like bi'amanillah. Like bismillah. Okay? Like we say bismillah and we say alhamdulillah. Why? Because there is li. Okay? But here we say insha'Allah. So this is insha'Allah. See, Allah. And this is bi'amanillah. See, Allah. Okay? Again. Insha'Allah.
Insha'Allah.
Bi'amanillah.
Bi'amanillah.
So we don't say bi'amani Allah. It doesn't work. We feel that it is difficult. So we say bi'amanillah. We make it softer. Okay? Again. Bi'amanillah.
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 Bi means with. With.
带着什么？伴随
So
着
remember, كيف حالك? The answer,
你可以
بخير. So the same is be. Okay? So be means with. Aman has two meanings. One meaning is safety, and another meaning is protection.
平安或者是保佑。
And Allah is Allah. So the amanillah means with Allah's protection or with the safety from Allah. Also, this is a way of saying goodbye. Okay? So both of them, those two, they are to saying goodbye. Like for example, I am leaving now. Of course, the first way is to say Assalamu alaikum, we know it. But if I want to say another way, so when I'm leaving, I can say Ma'as-salama. Means I leave you with the safety from Allah. I leave you with safety. Now when I am leaving, I say Ma'as-salama, you can say Bi-amanillah. Means you leave us with the protection and safety of Allah Ta'ala. Okay? So normally, bi'amanillah normally is the word or the sentence that we say to the someone who is leaving. And normally the one who is leaving, he says ma'as-salam.
自己要离开就讲 masalam， 如果是要送人家走，就讲下面这一句。
So normally the one who is leaving, he is the one who say ma'as-salam. But still, if you are leaving, I still can say ma'as-salama. Means leave with safety, no problem. Okay? Clear? So you reply, you can say, you either can reply and say ma'as-salama, or can reply and say bi-amanillah. Okay? And there is another way, it is not here, but if you are interested, it is the same, this Allahu. Allahu is Allah. Ma'aka. Ma'aka, or could be Ma'aki. Ma means with, and ka, you. So Allahu ma'ak, may Allah be with you all the time. Okay, this is also another way. Like for example, I say ma'as-salama, you say Allahu ma'ak. Means may Allah stay with you all the time. Of course, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is with us all the time, but it means that may Allah keep on protecting you all the time. Okay? Yalla, Allahu Akbar kabira, alhamdulillahi kathira, subhanallahi wa bihamdihi, bukratan wa asila. Yalla, we keep going after praying, inshallah. These, and then we have one word also in the dialogue. Yalla. Whose turn is it? Nobody. Yalla, we start with you, so. Yalla. Okay. الدجاج. 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 Dajaj means chicken. Yalla, Sultan.
Okay.
المشوي. 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 المشوي means roasted.
Any kind of roasted.
Roasted in the any kind of roasted thing is mashwi.
Barbecue.
No, mashwi, yeah, could be barbecue, but we have to add that it is using the coal. But mashwi is any kind of roasted is okay. So if we say ad-dajaju al-mashwiyu means roasted chicken. Okay? Okay? And one word, it is not in the handout. If you don't want to write it, don't write it. But anyway, because it is related. This word is al-maqliyu. 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 Al-maqli means fried.
Deep fried or
Yes, deep fried.
炸.
Okay, so now we know mashwi means roasted, maqli means fried. So if we say ad-dajajul maqliyu means KFC. Means fried chicken. Okay? Yes. Hmm? Yeah, you still can say egg, but fried. Egg is bayt. Bayt on maqli means fried egg.
But this is deep fried or fried or it's the same.
Normally it is deep fried because in Arabic we don't have something called stir fried.
因为阿拉伯语没有煎。
In Arabic, anything that is cooked with oil, no matter a little bit oil or so much oil, it is maqli. Do you want to learn another word which is not in the handout? Yalla, what is this word? Al-masluqu. Al-masluqu. And masluq means boiled.
水煮.
Okay? So now we know three of them. We know roasted, we know fried, we know boiled. So al-mashwiyu, al-maqliyu, al-masluqu. Okay, so now you know a little bit how to order some food. Okay, then One more word. Hanan.
Araka.
Araka means see you, but you single male, so single female. Araki. You two. Arakuma. You more than two male. Arakum. Not kum. Kom. Okay, so araka means see you.
再见.
Not 再见. Only see you. Because maybe see you later, maybe see you tomorrow. It is not 再见.
See you, 再见 is see you again the same.
Yeah, this is not again. It could be araka bakiyat, means I see you crying. What is the problem? So it is not greeting.
是看见你.
No, there is no 再见. It is kan ni. Okay. What is this? I don't know. Anyway, see you only. It is not greeting.
Means I come to see you.
No, not I come to see you. Okay. For example, araka jalisan means I see you sitting. Okay. Araka tomorrow means see you tomorrow. Araka unhappy means I see you unhappy. Okay, it is wa kan ni. means I can look at you. That I can see you. That's all.
我看见你怎么样，我看着你怎么样，我看见你怎么样。
Okay. It is not greeting at all.
No.
It is not greeting. When it is a word at all alone like this, it is not greeting.
它不是问候语。
Okay.
看到你，看见你。
Yes. Only see you. Only looking at you or
看着你。
yeah. That one only. Okay. Normally, I remember that there is one thing you say in Chinese, 我告诉你 means I am telling you something, right? This is the same, but instead of telling you something, looking at you. That's all. Okay. What else? Okay, we have here some words. Yalla, Razan. This is the new name of our sister Bola. Razan. Yeah, Razan, it has many different meanings. One of the meanings of Razan is mature. Another meaning of Razan is gentle or elegant. Another meaning of Razan is honest. Another meaning of Razan is knows what is she talking about. All of this is Razan. Yalla, Razan. Mon. Naimon. Naimon. This is in page 31. Later, when we go to page 31, we will find it. But the one in page 31, we have it feminine, not masculine. What is feminine? No matter we know the meaning or not. Naimon is masculine. And feminine? Naima ton. Okay, we have to add the top. Naimon means sleeping. Sleeping. Yes. Naimon. Naimaton. Naimaton. So, for example, ana naimaton means I am sleeping. Ana naimon, I am sleeping for masculine. Okay? Then Yalla, Fatima, try to read this word.
Ya. Ha. Ai. Ha. Ai.
Ah,
Ai. Sha. Ma.
no, this is alif. I read it. Okay.
Ya.
يتعشى يتعشى يتعشى. Do you remember this word? Do you remember this word? Asha. What is the meaning of asha? Dinner. And يتعشى, having dinner. But who? No, yeah, he يتعشى. And what is she? تتعشى. And what is I? أتعشى. So أتعشى means I am having dinner. Like for example, if I call Sultan, what are you doing? Then if he said أتعشى, means I am having dinner. Having dinner. What is having dinner? Dinner.
吃晚餐。
Yeah. Okay. Now, what is lunch? Do you remember? Dinner, lunch is غدا. What is he is having lunch? Yes. يتغدى. يتغدى. Okay? But it doesn't work with breakfast. One more word. And Grace. نوع. 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 نوع means kind of or sort of. نوع.
有一点怎么样？
Like أي نوع. What does this mean? أي means which. أي نوع means which kind of.
哦，which kind of？ 哪
Okay?
一种？种类。
نوع, kind of or sort of. Like for example, just to make it clear. أي نوع من الدجاج you want? It means أي means which. نوع kind. من from دجاج chicken. So أي نوع من الدجاج تريد means you want. So I can say مشوي or مقلي or مسلوق. Got the meaning of نوع? Okay? This is نوع. And so far this is okay. So now we will start to read the dialogue, and then we keep going with other things. Yalla, we open on page 30 and we start to practice the words that we learned starting from the beginning of the class today. Yalla, ready? We are on page 30. You finished writing? No? Yalla, you have 2 seconds. Mina, this is Mina. Mim Noon. Are you looking at this? No? You're looking at what?
Having lunch.
Having lunch here. Yatagadda. Welcome. Okay. Yalla. So open on page 30 and all of us we start. Marhaban. Ya Hanan. What is the meaning of marhaban? Not how are you?
你好，
Ni hao, but also it has a meaning. Marhaban, when I am getting in and saying marhaban means am I welcomed? This is when I am getting in. So I am getting in. Then I say marhaban means am I welcome? Then Sultan said marhaban means you are welcome. Okay? Now, I am talking to someone on the phone. I pick up the phone and then I say marhaban. For example, I call Sultan, Sultan pick up the phone, then I say marhaban or he say marhaban, it means hello. Okay? So it has different meaning. Here it is on the phone, so it means hello. Again, marhaban ya Hanan. Marhaban ya Hanan. And ya, we already talked about it. It is, we call it in Arabic a calling tool. It is only to draw the attention when you are talking to someone.
语助词，
Okay, this is ya. So marhaban ya Hanan. Ahlan wa sahlan. Ahlan wa sahlan. And we already said ahlan means, this ahlan wa sahlan is greeting, but ahlan means you are a member of our family. So you are not a stranger. Wa means and, sahlan, it means your coming or your calling is not bothering us and you are bringing happiness to us. The word sahl by itself, it means easy. The word sahl by itself, sahl, it means easy. And the word sahl, it has another meaning which is valley. Valley.
山谷，
This is another meaning of sahl.
Same word.
The same word. And also it has another meaning if I am walking from up to down on a street which is like this.
走下坡，
So also we call it sahl. Okay? So all of those are sahl. Okay. Ahlan wa sahlan. Next. Aina anti. What is the meaning of aina? Anti. Aina anti. Where are you? So we can know that this means that they are talking on the phone. Okay? Aina anti. Ana في المكتب. أنا في المكتب. أنا means I. في in or at. المكتب office. So أنا في المكتب means I'm in the office. or in the office, whatever. ماذا تفعلين ماذا تفعلين Of course it could be ماذا تفعلين. Okay, as I told you, in the dialogue and in the words and so on, sometimes I change it. I put the mark over the last word, over the last letter in the word different, just to know, to be familiar that they are changeable. Okay? So again, ماذا تفعلين What is the meaning of ماذا تفعلين?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Who? You, single, female. Okay? Now, أتناول Again, أتناول What is the meaning of أتناول? I am having or taking طعام. What is the meaning of طعام? Food. الغداء. What is the meaning of al-ghada? Lunch. Now here is the thing. I still can say أتناول الغداء. I still can skip the word طعام, but I put it to make it more standard. أتناول طعام الغداء is the very standard way. But if I said أتناول الغداء, it is still okay. Okay? يلا again. أتناول طعام الغداء means I am having lunch. Okay. حسنا means I see, that's okay, that's fine, it's alright, all of this. Okay, حسنا. Then هل نتناول طعام العشاء معا يوم الجمعة. Okay, again. هل, what is the meaning of هل? A question. Okay. نتناول. What is the meaning of نتناول? We have. So هل نتناول means, or shall we have? Okay, then طعام العشاء. Okay, طعام العشاء. It means dinner. معا. What is the meaning of معا? Yes, together. يوم الجمعة. What is the meaning of الجمعة? Okay.
Oh, Juma.
Yes. الجمعة. الجمعة is Friday. Al-Jumu'ah is Friday, and the Friday is the off day for Muslims, and it is the gathering day for Muslims. Okay, because Jumu'ah is coming from Jama'ah also. Jama'ah means group or gathering. Okay, so Al-Jumu'ah is the day that we gather together. Yeah, so this is one of the things that I always tell my students, that normally, like for example in China, they celebrate, they meet the family together, they meet in the Chinese New Year, right? What else?
What else?
Moon festival. What else?
Stone sweeping day.
Stone sweeping day. What else? Hmm? Dragon boat festival. 4. What else? So like 4 or 5 times a year that the whole family should gather together, right? For us as Muslims, every Friday, the whole family should be together. And not only the whole family. This is the tradition for us as Arabs and of course Muslims. This is a tradition for us that normally the whole family, they meet at the house of the grandfather, let us say, and they have breakfast together early morning, every Friday. They all have breakfast together, and then men, they go for Friday, for Jummah, for praying. And female, they prepare the lunch. And then they come back and also they gather together for lunch. This is every Friday. And then either they go to visit others or they just finish this gathering. So this is the normal way for us, that every Friday we meet. And for Muslims, it should be like this. For Muslims, it also should be like this. Of course, in the Middle East, normally females, they don't really go for praying on Friday. Why? Because there are hundreds of other ways for them to gather together and to learn Quran and to learn about Islam and to hear Quran and to study Islam. But here, there are no many ways. Maybe this is the only way. So, it is better that they come. Of course, there are a lot of people, a lot of imams, they say that it is not okay, and the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he said that the best place for the female is to be in her house, and better place than her house is to be in her room, and so on. This is true. This is authentic hadith. But when we are learning Islam, when we are teaching Islam, when we are studying Islam, we need to use our praying. If today I want to say that this is what the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, then this means that all of you are not allowed to come here to study. And this means that none of you are allowed to go out or to talk to others or to learn. Then where to learn? So we need to understand this. As long as we are doing it in the Islamic way, what is the meaning of Islamic way? It means that as long as male and female, they are respecting each other's, they are not hurting each other's. Females, they are conservative when they come to the masjid. They don't talk loudly, they don't laugh loudly, they don't dance, they don't sing or whatever. They are coming to learn, then why not? This is the only place for them to learn. So we should encourage them to come and learn. So this is how we need to learn Islam, and this is how we need to practice Islam in our daily life. It is not everything that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, we just take it without thinking. Everything the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, when we take it, we have to think of it. All what Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala say in Quran, we have to take it and follow it, but with prayer, with understanding. What do I mean by with praying? Of course, when we are talking about praying, then just pray. Fajr is 2 rak'ah, Dhuhr is 4 rak'ah, Asr is 4 rak'ah, Maghrib is 3 rak'ah, Isha is 4 rak'ah. Don't say why. It is not your business. Just pray. But when it comes to relations, when it comes to society, we need to understand why is this happening. And we need to understand how does it work. This is why the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, whenever they used to come and ask him about something in the daily life, what he used to say, "Antum adra bi shu'uni dunyakum." He used to say, you know your daily life things better than I. Don't ask me. Is it because he didn't know? He knew. He was able to get the reply from Jibreel. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala was able to send Jibreel to tell him, tell them to do this and do that. But why he didn't? To teach us that when it comes to your daily life, do it in the circle of Allah, but do it in your way. This is what we need to understand. This is what we need to learn. If I take everything exactly the same as how the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was living with his companions, none of us should sit on chair. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ never sit on a chair. And he never eat putting the food on a table. And he never sleep on a bed. If we want to take it like this, we take it like this. But of course it is not like this. If, Wallahu A'lam, only Allah knows. But do you think that if the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was living with us today, he would say that internet is haram? He would use it better than all of us maybe. Do you think that he will say that it is not allowed to use the mobile? He would use it better than all of us maybe. Why? To spread Islam, to use it in the correct way. Do you think that he would say that using the microphone is not allowed? Maybe he will make it obligatory to use it. We don't know. The thing is that we need to understand. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, for example, in the Battle of Badr, when it was the time when they arrived to that area which called Badr, which is in Saudi Arabia, which is like a few kilometers far away from Medina. When he arrived there, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he said, okay, let us settle down here. Then one of the companions of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he came to the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he said, Ya Rasulullah, he said, is this a place that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala ordered you to be here, or we can discuss? He was talking to the Prophet. So what did the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ say? He said, we can discuss, this is war. Then that companion, he said, Ya Rasulullah, it is better if we move there, so we keep all the well of the water, we keep it with us. So when we move there, so when they, the disbelievers, when they arrive, they will be thirsty and there is no water for them. So the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he said, Ni'mal Ra'i. He said, this is the best opinion, let us move there. He didn't say, how come you are talking to me like this? I am the messenger, what is your problem? He didn't say this. Why? This is to teach us. This is to teach us that Islam is not how some people they translate it. Some people, when you ask them what is the meaning of Islam, what they say, some people they say Islam means peace. And this is wrong. Islam doesn't mean peace. And other people they say Islam means to follow without thinking. And also this is not the meaning. Islam means total obedience. What is the meaning of total obedience? It means to think and accept and understand and accept. This is the meaning. So the first thing is that we have to think. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala mentioned in Quran, in many ayahs, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said, you should use your brain. You should think. You should investigate. You should understand. You should research. You should search. You should ask. In many ayahs, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said this. Why? Is it to tell us at the end, just follow, don't think? No. It is the very, very clear idea that Islam is not only something you follow without thinking. There are things you follow without thinking. Why? Because later you will know it. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu la tasalu an ashya'a in tubda lakum tasukum. You who believe, don't ask about things. If you know it, it will hurt you. Leave it. But leave it, it doesn't mean that leave it and don't follow it. Follow it, but don't ask too much. You will know it later. You will know it later. And even if you don't know it, so what? The important thing is to follow and then study. It is not that I say no. First, like for example, someone says, you ask her, a lady, why you are not wearing a hijab, the veil. She said, when I have a confidence that it's okay to wear a hijab, I will wear it. Then we say, and who told you that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is waiting for your permission? He's not waiting for your permission. You have to follow. And later, you will realize and discover and understand why you have to wear the hijab. It is not that when I feel that it is okay, I will do it. And what if you die before you feel that it is okay? You will go to hell. So this is the thing. The thing is that follow it. When you say, oh Allah, I am following your rules, and I hope that you will let me know why. You will know why. Even if you don't know why, you will feel relaxed and satisfied and happy. But when you say, because no one can test Allah. Allah is testing us, but no one can test Allah. This is why Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهِ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا وَيَرْزُقْهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ. The one who fear Allah, Allah will solve his problems and will provide him from a place that never think of it. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala didn't say, I will provide you and then you fear me. No. He said, you fear me first and then you will get it. So we cannot say that, oh Allah, if you make me the most rich person in the world, I will pray. This doesn't work. Why this doesn't work? Because no one can try Allah. You pray, no matter He make you the most rich person in the world or not. You are praying not to make you the most rich person in the world. But Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says also, everyone, male or female, believe in Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, follow the rules of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, do good deeds. This is what Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, فَلَنُحْيَنَّهُ حَيَاةً طَيِّبًا. We will let him or her, a very perfect life here. And in the hereafter, will get the best rewarding. So it is the opposite. It is not that I challenge Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. It is not that I test Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. It should be the opposite. This is wrong. I work according to what Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, and I am 100% sure when I am doing it, He will pay me back. So this is what we need to understand. We go back to Al-Jumu'ah. Yalla. Again. هل نتناول طعام العشاء معا يوم الجمعة. Okay, we try it again in better way. هل نتناول طعام العشاء معا طعام العشاء معا يوم الجمعة. Okay, so هل, we said that it means a question. It is a question. نتناول, we have or we take. طعام العشاء, dinner. معا, together. يوم الجمعة, Friday. So it means, shall we have dinner together on Friday? So he is asking for going out for dinner.
Yoma is what?
Jumu'ah is Friday.
Yoma.
Yawm means day. Remember we said day. Yawm al-Jumu'ah means Friday day.
So if each day, Monday to Sunday, we have to say Yoma, blah blah.
No, actually this is the very standard way. I still can say, listen to this. I still can say, هل نتناول العشاء معا الجمعة? Okay, but it is not standard. Okay? I still can say, هل نتناول العشاء معا الجمعة? But it is not standard. The very standard way is طعام العشاء and يوم الجمعة. يوم الجمعة means the day of Friday. Okay?
It seems like we're talking about color.
Yes, exactly. I still can say أريد الأبيض والأزرق. But then I say أريد اللون الأبيض واللون الأزرق. Say, if I said أريد الأبيض والأزرق, it is still correct, but not very standard. So I need the color of white, the color of blue. I still can say I need white and blue. But in Arabic, it is not so standard. Okay? So here, when I say يوم الجمعة, day of Friday. Okay? Yalla. Next. طبعا. What is the meaning of طبعا? Sure. Actually, here, Hanan still can say حسنا. If she wants, she still can say حسنا. And she still can say نعم. Okay? But here is the thing. If she said نعم, If she said na'am, means it's okay. Or means yes. If she said hasanan, means anyway, what to do, okay. But when she says tab'an, means she is happy with it. Okay, so this is more polite. But if she said tab'an la, this is very impolite. It means of course not. طبعا لا means who are you to ask me to go out for dinner? Whom do you think yourself? Yeah, really, this is the meaning. If she said طبعا لا means whom do you think yourself? You're asking me to go for dinner, you don't know who am I? Yeah, this is the meaning.
So we just add alif.
No, لا. لا means no.
طبعا لا.
طبعا.
طبعا لا.
Then we add لا means no. Okay? يلا. طبعا. طبعا. ماذا تفضل أن تأكل. Again. ماذا تفضل أن تأكل. ماذا means what? تفضل prefer. An means to. So تفضل أن prefer to. تأكل means who? You who? No. تأكل. You single male. And what is you single female? Yes, تأكلين or تأكلين. We add ya and nun at the end for single female. Okay? Again. ماذا تفضل أن تأكل. Okay, and here, let me teach you something about the, let us say the, what we call it, the etiquette, you know, the,
Etiquette, manner.
yeah, the manner of inviting. Here Omar is asking Hanan to go out. Okay? So Hanan shouldn't, suppose, as a manner, she shouldn't say, طبعا, let us go to eat Japanese food. Okay? What if the Japanese food is so expensive and Omar only have few hundreds? So this is impolite. Okay? So normally the polite way is that she accepts, so she asks him, she give him the choice. So she said, what do you prefer to eat? Clear? So this is important in the manner that if someone asks you, then you don't say طبعا, sure, let us go and eat Chinese food, for example, which is one of the most expensive food in the Middle East. The Chinese food in the Middle East is very expensive, although it is not really Chinese food. Okay, but anyway, it is expensive. Japanese food is also expensive. So you should understand this, that yes, sure, what do you prefer to eat? And now you will learn more things later. Okay, so again, طبعا ماذا تفضل أن تأكل. And here is the thing. Next, ما رأيك بالطعام العربي. Again, ما رأيك بالطعام العربي. What is the meaning of ما رأيك? What is your opinion? What do you think? بالطعام. B means with, and طعام, food, and عربي, Arabic food. So ما رأيك بالطعام العربي? It means, yes, what is your opinion about the Arabic food? It means, what do you think of the Arabic food? It means, do you like to eat Arabic food? Okay, of course it doesn't have this meaning, but because of the sentence before, it has this meaning. Understand? Clear? What? Jama?
بالطعام.
بالطعام.
Yeah, the meaning.
The meaning of بالطعام, with the food, but al-Arabi is the Arabic. So بالطعام العربي, with the Arabic food.
Why Saturday? Why not you?
What do you mean?
The army is food, right?
طعامي is food. Arabi is Arabic. B is with. So ما رأيك ب? Here. بالطعام ما رأيك ب? Here. Together, ما رأيك ب means what is your opinion about.
你对这个东西的看法怎么样？你觉得怎么样？
And then we have الطعام. But of course they are together. And then we have al-Arabi. Anyway, you already have this word.
Why put it together? Why don't want to?
Because we put this ba here. We don't keep one letter alone. So we link it with the word after. So it is bit-ta'ami. It is bi-al-ta'ami. But we don't say bi-al-ta'ami. We say bit-ta'ami. Okay? Al-Arabi means Arabian. So ma ra'yuki bil-ta'ami al-Arabi, it means, what do you think, or how about Arabic food? Okay? Now here is another thing. Hanan asked Omar, what do you prefer to eat? It means, you choose where do you want to invite me. Because this is another thing. In the Arabic culture, it is not allowed for the female to pay money when there is a male. This is important. Okay?
Interesting.
Yeah. In the Middle East, I mean in Arabs in general, and of course especially for Muslims, it is not allowed. It is actually shame on the man when he is with the woman and she pays the money. Okay, so he is the one who should pay. So for sure, when Omar called Hanan, asking her to go out, for sure, he is inviting her. No need for her to ask or to think.
What if the female has something to ask the help from the male?
Whatever, he should pay. Whatever, he should pay. This is culture. Okay, this is culture.
Go Dutch.
That
No, God.
Go Dutch, right?
Go Dutch means each pays for a...
no. We don't have this. We don't have this.
All men pay
For women, yes. We don't have this American style. That okay, we are together, then everyone pay for himself. If, like we here, for example, we have a gathering, suppose if we have a gathering here together, they are male, they are female. So the male will share the invoice, the payment.
How can you male so rich?
No, it is not rich. If you don't have money, don't invite anyone. It is not rich or not. This is manner.
But then if you don't invite anyone, you will continue to be single.
No, you still can invite male, and then you share payment. No problem. No problem. Now this is the thing. So when he is calling, so this means that he is inviting. This means that he is inviting, so he will pay. So the female shouldn't be bad. As I said, that he is calling and inviting, then okay, let us go to the most expensive restaurant in the world. No.
So
Yes.
in Arabic, a female cannot invite any male man to her party or whatever.
Restaurant.
Okay, now here is the thing. First of all, suppose that there is no mixing between male and female. Suppose this is one. Second, the Arabic female will never call a male, ask him to go out.
Or her friends,
Friends.
Her male friend, her female friends.
female and male friends.
Now here is the thing. Suppose that there is nothing called male friends for female, and there is nothing called female friends for male. Suppose. But here is the thing. It depends on the situation and on the reason. Like what? Like for example, let us say that Brother Yusuf wants to get married. Okay? And I know some sisters maybe will be okay for him. Of course, it is not okay for him just to pick up the phone and then call those sisters, okay, let us go out. This will not work. So, suppose that my wife and I, we will help Yusuf. So what we do, we make a gathering and we invite those sisters that we know that maybe one of them will be okay. And then we go out together. Of course, when this happened, the one who will be bothered the most is me, because I am the one who will pay this bill. But anyway, it is for the sake of Allah. So we do it like this, and then you bring also maybe some of your family, your sister, your auntie, your mother, and so on, and even maybe your brother, whatever. Then we sit together, and this is how it will be, that they will start to know each other. And then later, of course, you will tell me, and I will tell my wife, because she is the one who knows them, that yeah, I think maybe this sister will be okay, maybe that's it. Then we'll start to ask more details, and so on. So in this way, it's okay. But sometimes you are studying in the university, and of course in the university it is mixed. There are male and female. So there are basic. What is the basic? There is a basic way to deal with each other. Like what? Like for example, I am studying in the university. So I have some classmates. Those classmates, some of them, they are females. Then salam alaikum, alaikum salam, how are you? I'm okay, that's fine. But then, did you sleep well yesterday? And was it okay? Did you feel okay? Your body is okay? Your health is okay? How is your mother? How is your sister? What is this? This is not your business. Suppose so. Suppose this is not your business. Because you think of it, actually. When you think about it, even here, although we are not in a Muslim country, and although that it is, open mind and so on, or in Italy or in any other place, you think about it. You ask any of the sisters. If someone always come and asking you, how are you, how is your things, and how is the weather, and how is your health, and did you sleep well, and she will be bothered. No matter how open-minded is she will be bothered, because sometimes you are asking things, it is really not your business. But the problem is what? The problem is that we mix the things together, and then we say that, no, this culture or this religion is very tough. In fact, it is not so tough. And we said this before. Imagine if the whole society is the same. Imagine if in the whole society, I only can say whatever I want to my wife. And I only can look at the full body of only my wife. And I only can cooperate totally and touch totally only my wife. Who will be the most beautiful lady to me in the whole world? My wife. Why? Because others, not easy for me to approach. But when it is so easy for me to approach, I will start to think and compare. And of course, my wife is not the most beautiful lady in the world. In my eyes, she is, but not always. When all the time, all of the females, they are around me, and maybe I am a little bit good in talking, or maybe I'm a little bit good in expressing myself, and maybe some females, they want to have fun, or they miss those things, so they will be more nice to me than my wife, because maybe my wife is busy in cooking, busy with the kids, busy in this and that and so on. So I will start to think, and I will start to compare. So this is the problem. When I start to compare, then I start to find that my wife is not so perfect. But when I cannot compare, then still my wife is the best one to me. Now this is the thing. When I understand this, and I accept it, and others accept it, the society will be safe.
Can I say something?
Yes.
In my society, there are a lot of problems between sexes, but it's not always about sexual relationships. We can think of friendship as a safe path. I can choose not to be attracted by someone, even if I'm attracted by a man that I find handsome and intelligent. I can choose to respect the fact that he's married, or he has a girlfriend, or I just want friendship. And this is, I think it's about choice. It's not always about sexual attraction. There is some other deeper level, which I call friendship.
Yeah. Now let me explain this. This is correct. But first of all, you said I can. Right? How about him? Now this is the thing. If you are so sure, like for example, just give you an example. Let us say that you know and understand that this person is married and he has family and. But you really feel that he is a good friend. You really feel that he understands you. You really feel that when you talk to him you feel relaxed. Not related to sex at all. But the thing is that, how sure are you that he is not thinking of you in another way? This is the thing. Now, if you are sure, then no problem. But here let me tell you something. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, and this is important. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, مَا خَلَى رَجُلٌ بِامْرَأَةٍ إِلَّا وَكَانَ الشَّيْطَانُ ثَالِثَهُمَا. Let me explain to you. Whenever there is a male and female, they are alone in a closed place that no one is watching them. The third partner, the third company with them is Satan. Now, here there is something. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he said this, but he was sure that there are a lot of people, they have no problem, even if male and female, they are alone and the door is locked and nobody is there, they will not make mistake. But if he make this exception, maybe all of us will say, yeah, I am that exception, I know myself. And then I will make mistake. So, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ make it clear. He said that whenever there are two, alone, male and female, alone, the third is shaitan. Now here is the thing. You check yourself. But this is not a fatwa. I'm not telling you this to follow it. I'm just explaining to you the hadith. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he knew that if Umar ibn al-Khattab, for example, or Abu Bakr as-Siddiq was with a female alone, he knew that he will never think of anything. But if the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, mostly, whenever a male with a female alone, there will be shaitan with them, then maybe a lot of people would say, I am not from those mostly. I am from those good. Then we'll be with a female, then we'll do something wrong. Now this is the point.
But what I want to say is that, for
Wait.
instance, in Taiwan, Taiwan is not a very sexual society. Mediterranean cultures, I come from a Mediterranean culture, we are very sexualized. Like in Muslim societies, we are very similar in this. But in Taiwan, this is not a sexualized society. So for them to be friends is something very natural. It's not about male, female.
I am not saying that it is not allowed to be friends. But what I am saying is that we need to understand this relation. And there must be a thermometer. If I don't have this thermometer, at least I need to ask someone to control me in this. Now, is it easy to find the one to control this to me, for me? This is the thing. So, see now here we are sitting, they are male and female. But the thing is that we know we are here for what? And we know how the relation should be. But the thing is that you think of it by yourself, alone. You think of it by yourself. When you are alone with a man, when you are a female alone with a male, or when you are a male alone with a female, will the relation remain as it is when you are with this male or with this female with the gathering? It will be a little bit different. But here, who is the controller? Actually, it is you, the controller. So if you know yourself, you know your ability, you know how to stop it, then that's fine. But this is not a fatwa, again. I'm not telling you that, okay, just go ahead and have friends and so on. No. But the best way is to try to be away from it, but not in a hard way. Not same as what we see some people, even today, you find that, for example, up till today, you see it, and I'm sure that you know, you saw this before. Like, for example, Francesca, for example, is talking to me. Then, yes, okay. You will feel that what is the problem of this person? Just look at me. Got it? So, it is not like this, but also it is not that I am just checking the single centimeters of your body when you are talking to me. It is not this and not that. It is that I have also to show you that I care when you are talking to me. Because when you are talking to me, and because I don't want to look at you, then, okay, go ahead. Okay, I'm listening to you. No, you are not listening to me. Just look at me. This is important. Some people, they misunderstand it. Some people, they say that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, for example, he was so shy. He feels so shy that whenever a female talks to him, his face becomes very red. So they say that this means that I have to be the same. Wait, it is not that you have to be the same. He is your model. He is the best. He is showing you, because he is the best, he is doing this. But at the same time, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when a female wants to ask him something that she doesn't want others to hear, what does this mean? It means that maybe she is asking him about her period, asking him about sex, asking him about some disease in her body. So this is something that even today it is not easy for us to talk about it. And she still grab him from his clothes and just take him and he just go with her. And then he stand and he listen to her and she tell the whole story and he is listening. The whole story. Maybe she is telling a very really a story that really makes you feel embarrassed or whatever, but he still hear it and he still listen to it, and then he reply. He even answer. Maybe it is something about the body or whatever. He still answer. So what does this mean? This means that I need to understand Islam same as how the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ wanted me to understand it. For example, when I find that any of the sisters has a problem and she wants to ask about this problem, and she doesn't want to ask about this problem in front of anyone else, which is her right, which is normal, and I feel that I can help, but it is not that I can help and there are a lot of females they can help. No, that I can help maybe because of my knowledge or whatever, then I cannot say, no, just find someone else, don't talk to me about this. I still have to talk to her and I still have to help and support. Now, when you find that there is someone outside, a man, that you feel that, okay, he understands me, you feel that it's okay to be friends and so on, that's fine. I'm not saying this is wrong, that's fine, but with rules. But here is the thing. You are asking according to society in general. If you want me to answer you according to Islam, a Muslim female shouldn't have a Muslim male as a friend. Why? Because if she really wants help from male, she has her father, she has her uncle, she has her brother, she has some of her relatives, her uncle and so on, as we said. And she still can ask her mother and her sister and so on. And when she wants to know something related to other brothers, she has the imam. She goes to the masjid, she will find the teachers and imams to help. This according to Islam. I'm talking according to Islam. And this is not because we disrespect the female. This is because we respect the female. Why? Because today and any time and all the time, when there is someone, a man, who wants to get married, so normally, who asks more about who? Male asks about female or female asks about male? Both. But normally the questions that let us say the bride family, they ask about the groom is what? Normally they ask about his job, they ask about his major, they ask about his morals. Right? This is in general. But the groom and his parents, they ask about the bride. They ask about what? First thing they ask, does she have any relation? Does she talk to men? Is she so easygoing, talking to anybody on the street? And so on. Why? It is not because they suspect that she is bad or whatever, no. Because we say that the crown of kings is made of gold, and the crown of female is made of morals. This is what we say in Arabic. We say Tajul Muluki min dhahab wa Tajul Fatati min adab. This is what we say. So maybe the society is different. Maybe the religion is different. But in Islam, it should be like this. Not because Muslims, they disrespect females. No, because they respect females. Because they want to keep these for females. Because females, they have their own privacy. But again, it doesn't mean that females, they shouldn't talk to male, they shouldn't greet male, they shouldn't look at male, they should stay at home all the time. It doesn't mean this. But should have the privacy and the morals. Like what? Like a female, suppose she's walking on the street, she's just smiling whenever she sees anyone. And it is not that whenever she sees anyone, she greets. And also at the same time, it is not that someone, for example, see a female, Salaam alaikum, why? What is your problem? It is not like this also, alaikum assalam. Normal, there is no problem. But where is the problem? The problem when we are extreme in one of the sides, either in that side or in this side. This is in general. It is late and should leave, and we can continue inshallah next week about this. Jazakumullahu khairan, and try to practice the words that we learned inshallah. And next week inshallah we start with the dialogue from the beginning and we keep going inshallah. Jazakumullahu khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.